Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Come on, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing amazing. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. Or, you know what? TGIW. Thank God it's Wednesday. Whiskey Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. Those GMs. Drop those GMs in the chat. Scalp that like button. We're about to get started here. We're ready to rock and roll here, pandas. Absolutely. Ready to just rock and roll. Here we go. Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. It's good to be back. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for joining today. I was out on vacation for a little bit and just came back. Had an amazing time. Had an amazing time. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Little Tory trades right here. Should I do a little Tory trades? Just trend line break. Just buy here. Market has been rocketing. Market's moving 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. FOMC day today, pandas. Don't forget.
2,500.
We got FOMC at 2 p.m. Hits the top of the triangle here. Let's see if it breaks through. I don't know if it will. It is definitely trying to do something here. I think it's going to try to fill the gap. Gap is wow. Gap is really far down here on the regular trading
2,500
hours.
tick trap.
Gap is at 26160. Two, 6, 1, 6, 0. Oh, it's so far down. It's way down here. That's the gap. Are we going to get to it is the question. Not sure. Not sure. We're just creating this triangle. We hit the top of the triangle, bounced off of it. And we're kind of bouncing off the bottom of this triangle now.
2,500 tick trap.
I think we're trying to fill the gap. I mean, the chances that we had 3 runaway gaps in the open from the regular trading hours, right? We have a gap here, never filled. Gap here that never filled. A huge gap never filled. Gap here that never filled. And yeah, so that's actually 3 already happened in a row. So are we in a 4th day without filling the gap? Possibly. Let's see. I'm curious. I'm really curious. We shall see. Maybe I'll take a chance to fill the gap if we get a big push down here. Maybe I'll wait for the first 5-minute candle to finish. I don't know. We'll see. Second entry long does trigger, coming off the bottom of this triangle. But get the top of the triangle blocking you here. Good morning, pandas. Crimson Demon, good morning. Sky, good morning. Turtle Toes, good morning. Blue Steel, good morning. Ashraf, good morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Drop those GMs in the chat if you haven't already. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're ready to rock and roll here. All right, all right, all right. Maybe strong bull bar right off the bat on the 5-minute chart. I have no reason to go short yet, to be honest.
2,500 tick trap.
Other than, like, I think we're going to fill the gap, but who knows? We might fill the gap later. Really. It's just in this triangle, and it's consolidating, so I'd rather wait. We're so far at the end of the triangle. It's 50-50 here. We just don't know what's going to happen. It should go up, right? There's a higher probability of it going up because we're coming from an uptrend, but we also have a huge gap beneath to fill. So let's see. We've got two competing forces here. Might be breaking up to the upside here. Let's see. Not much follow through on those two strong bull bars. In fact, zero follow through. In fact, reversing. Could be a failed breakout. We shall see. Breakout retest. First entry. Not sure what's going to happen here. Good morning. Hannah, are you sick? I don't know. Am I? Do I sound sick? Maybe. It's getting cold. Kind of getting the sniffles these days. Just a little bit. All right. Breakout retest. First entry. Good enough to make a new high. Are we going to break this high? No, spoke too soon. Let the candles finish. Didn't quite get there. All right, another push up for traders to get out break even right there for those who went long on that strong bull bar. I could try to go short here. I mean, I don't know, after failed breakout. It's a second entry long, coming off the bottom of it. I don't know. I could try here. I could try,
2,500 tick trap.
It looks like it's going to blast off to the upside, to be honest. It looks like it's really going to blast off to the upside here. It really does. It's such a small risk. I'll try here. It's like, oh wow, strong bull bar ending on its high. It looks really strong. It looks like it wants to blast off here. It really does. It surely does. Diddly do look like it wants to blast off here, but we'll take the contrary. Contrarian trade here. We shall take the contrarian trade here. Let's see. Feels like entry long. Pushing back up. We're going to get another push down. We shall see. Push down. Risk is super teeny here. I don't mind losing this trade if we do lose it. Could have a big gain here. Let's see. At least to the bottom of the... At least to the open today, hopefully. Okay, nice push down. Looking for at least a 10-point scalp. Can't get the 10-point scalp. Looks like it wants to reverse back up here.
2,500 tick trap.
Wow, okay. Just hold this. We're at break even here, essentially. And let's see if we can make some bamboo. Probably gonna take me out break even. It's probably gonna blast off here. Yeah, it's gonna blast off here. We're all good. We're just waiting. We're chilling. We're absolutely chilling here. I could have captured the trade of the day. We may come back down here to fill the gap, but I highly doubt it. There's a lot of back and forth here. A lot of back and forth here. I just don't know if we're going to get there. I just don't know if we're going to get there. It really doesn't look... It looks like it's going to blast off to the upside. Wow! I'm still alive somehow. Second entry short for me now. Is it credence to go short here? The second entry short. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's going to go very far. We can... Pandas can dream, right? Pandas can dream here. Pandas can certainly dream here. It's like 5 overlapping bars in a row. I'm just sitting on my pause. I'm already in a contract here, so let's hope that this contract is gonna just bring us to the promised land.
2,500 tick trap.
I don't know though. Ooh, this is not good. Yeah, we're out. We're out. We're dead. We're dead in the water for sure. How in the world are we still in this trade? I am confused. How in the world are we still in this trade, pandas? I am absolutely confused here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 overlapping bars in a row. We're just sitting on our pause and hopefully we get a breakout. Pandas! Pandas! Are we going to get it here? Are we absolutely going to get it here? Goodness gracious. Please don't take me out break even. Let me get a couple swings here. We have some strong consolidation, now strong push down. I'm happy with $1,000 trade, which is right here. $1,000 trade, if I can get it. 50-point trade is pretty good. Not too shabby. If we get 1,000-point or a 1,000-point trade, that'd be amazing. Nice push down so far. Just holding it. Just holding it. You know what? I'm just gonna just test this area here because it could be support here. Let's see if we get some bamboo. It'd be nice if we can get the push down without it retracing all the way back up, which happens all the time. Like deep retracements happen all the time. So yeah, this is gonna come back and take me out break even maybe. It happens all the time. So we're just waiting. I'm just gonna hold the break even. Doesn't matter to me. Let's see if we can get some good bamboo here. I would love to get 1,000 point or 1,000 50 point trade, $1,000. I would love it if I can get it. But it's looking sus right now. We had a nice push down, but it's looking sus. This trading range was too strong, and the market loves this price right here. It's gonna come out break even, most likely. Most likely come up break even. We got a strong bear bar on 2,500 tick chart. No follow through whatsoever. Like when I see this strong bear bar ending on its low on the 2,500 tick chart, I want to hold it to see if there's follow through. No follow through whatsoever. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And I want to see some follow through. I want to see another push down with that bear bar ending on its low. But instead, of course, we're gonna get this right, strong bull bar right after the strong bear bar, because of how choppy. Like I mean, the market's already showing signs of choppiness. And since we had a failed breakout, failed breakdown, right, 2 failed failures. So most likely trading range, in my opinion. I don't know. That's what it seems like now. It is what it is. I thought I found the trade of the day. Apparently not. I thought I found the trade of the day. I had solid 25 points, though, on that trade. And see, look at this nonsense. Comes out, break even, that pushes back down. Like, this might be the real push down. Right? Traders reloaded here, and now we're going to actually push down here. Maybe I can try a fail second, or a second entry short here. Maybe, but it looks more like a trading range developing. It's just unfortunate. The pullback has to be so deep. Like, the pullback, it was, like, super deep here just to come back down. Unfortunate. What can you do about it? I just hold break even. I wanted at least a swing. The reason why I didn't move my stop loss is because if I were going to swing trade, my swing was right here and my break even was right here. So the difference between the swing stop, it was 9 points, whatever. I mean, it's okay. It's all good. All good, all good, all good. Luis, good morning. True, saying a real person just listening. You saying that makes me feel like you're not a real person. I didn't even question if you're real or not. I wasn't questioning if you're fake. But now that you say it, are you fake? Where's the Halloween hat? It'll come out on the 31st. It'll come out on the 31st. Golly. What is this? I mean, we're just going back and forth. Like, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 overlapping bars in a row. It kind of makes sense that the market is coming back into this area. It likes this area. It likes this price. For whatever reason, it likes the price. And so, take it for what it is. I don't think I'm going to take a trade as long as we're stuck in this little, small, tiny trading range. Albert Emo, good morning. Not true, just says sorry. You don't have to apologize. I'm just joking. I'm joking with you, man. Just joking. I'm just kidding. I don't care if you're real or not. Care less if you're real or not. Clankers have feelings too, you know what I mean? All right, what is this? Second edge is short, but just in the middle of this nasty trading range. Impossible to know what way it's going to break out on. We've been starting every single day just super choppy, and then after a while, it just starts to float one way or another. Like even yesterday. right? Even yesterday. Like, how long was this consolidation for? It lasted till 12:30, and then finally started breaking out. So we had like 3 hours of basically impossible price action to trade, similar with the day before. Like, even though it's going upwards, it's very hard to trade this, in my opinion. Like, very difficult to trade this. Like, it's consolidating actually, and it ends up breaking to it's an ascending wedge that breaks to the upside. Insane. And now we're having again 3 overlapping bars in the open. Today it's a little special, right? Because we have FOMC. So today we could really just consolidate until 2, and after 2 o'clock we can finally find some good price action. But maybe not even. Maybe not even. You guys are terrible. Turtles, you're terrible. Shame on you. But still funny. Turtles, I'm already up 2 to 300. That's nice. I wish I was up 2 to 300. I'm up $5. I thought I found the trade of the day, but unfortunately not. It comes all the way back up. Takes you up break even multiple times here. We got like 1, 2, 3 attempts to break out, all of them failing here. I don't know. Look at, we're just again creating chop in the middle of this really tight trading range. This trading range on the Nascraq is 10 points, 10 points wide, 10 points, 10 points high, 10 points large. I don't know. 10-point range right now on a Nascraq on a $26,000 product. $26,000 product. We're stuck in the range of $10. Amazing. Okay, we are showing some signs of breaking to the upside. We had an OI pattern on the 5-minute chart, and it's breaking to the upside here. It just looks so choppy. I just don't feel like I have any conviction either way here. Like the 2500 tick chart, it's clearly above the 20 MA, and it's creating like a triangle here. It's creating a triangle, and the triangle is quite large, and it's getting to the end of the triangle. In fact, it tried to break out of the triangle already, right here, and right here. It tried to break out 2 times, and it failed both times. So I'm making the triangle bigger. But by doing this, it makes it feel like it's more just
2,500
going to be a
tick
big
trap.
trading range. So, and it makes sense it's going to do this until FOMC, right? Everyone's waiting for FOMC at 2 p.m., which means like it just means that until then, it's going to be super choppy. Tate said yesterday sucked, one bad trade and took 5 hours to fix it. Turtles, it sounds like I got lucky yesterday. I woke up late, so I traded around 12 o'clock. Found setup going long as soon as I got it. Perfect. Turtles, just limit myself to 1 trade a day. You know what? That probably works for a lot of people. 1 trade a day. Not only does it make you have a good schedule, because you don't have to stay on the computer all day, but it takes the stress away from trading, and it's like a clear rule. You could definitely not overtrade if you trade 1 trade a day. You definitely can't overtrade. That's really good. I hope that works out. Let me know. Let me know how that turns out for you. Looks like we're breaking to the upside here. It could possibly be. It could possibly be a breakout to the upside. It could possibly break out to the upside here. Or we could just be stuck in this trading range all day. It feels like entry short, but it's above the 20-minute outside bar reversal. Not interested. It's too far away from 20-minute, right? And it's coming right after consolidation. It's too uncertain if that's going to be a true breakout. 1 trade a day to keep the boss away. It's really 1 scalp a day keeps the boss away, truly. If you can make $200 a day, pandas, you're on track to make $1 million a year. Isn't that unbelievable? If you can make $200 a day on average, You're on track for $1 million a year. $1 million. That means a half a year you make $500,000. That means in 3
2500
months you
tick
can make a
trap.
$250,000. You can withdraw from your accounts a $250,000 in just 3 months. You can make $200 a day. That's it. That's all you need. $200 a day. Well, that also means that, if you think about it math wise, you cannot, like, on your winning days, you probably got to make more than 200. If your losing days, you make 200. If you, on your losing days, you are like, let's say I lose only $200 a day, max. That means on your winning days, you have to make at least, I think, $400. If you're limiting your, if your limit is you're losing $200 a day, in my opinion, you have to make at least $400 a day, in my opinion, because you're gonna lose some days. And if you want to average on $200 a day, you need to make more than $200 because you have to accommodate for losing days. That's just math. That's just how it is. I mean, just no way around it. Unless you have another. I mean, unless unless you can think of something I'm not thinking of. But if you're like limiting your losses to $200 a day, then that's only 10 points on the Nascraq with the mini. So that and 20 accounts. Yes, I forgot about that. You need 20 accounts as well.
2500 tick trap.
Sorry, I'm eating. I don't know about you, but I have a misphony of slobbering sounds when eating. Like, I hate that sound. I absolutely hate that sound. So I do not want to torture you guys with that sound. So that's why I put on mute when I eat. Just really waiting here. I just don't know if this is a true breakout or not. It looks decently strong. On the 2500 tick chart, could be top of a trading range. But also you got multiple bull bars in a row here. That's not a good pullback. Or is it? Is it a healthy pullback? I don't know. Okay, I guess it was. Maybe looking for a new high here? I'm not sure. The 5 minute close is above this high here, the first candle's high. Maybe I'll think about it breaking out here. Maybe. From the looks of it, it doesn't look like it will close above the first candle's high, right? The orb, 5 minute orb. It looks like sellers above it. It looks like we want to get knocked back down into this trading range that we've been in for a long time, actually. It looks like it wants to go back into it. Okay, maybe it might close. I might look for longs if we close above the first. Oh, okay, we don't close above it. Right, we failed to close above this level. It might do it on this candle, but only after this candle then I'm interested. But right now I'm not interested in a long trade. I'm thinking, if anything, trading range. Turtle toes, he doesn't mind the sound of slobbering. You are a monster. You are a monster. Actually, some people might like it because there's literally channels out there that people just ASMR eating and it's just them slobbering to the mic. It's literally the worst thing in the world for me. And I don't know how people actually enjoy listening to people eating and slobbering, and I just like slurping noodles or something, that's a different story. But when you're like slobbering, especially when you're eating bread, something along those lines, like I just, whoo. There's this one person in my office that's like notorious for doing that. I literally have to put headphones in. Like and unfortunately I sit very close to this person, and I have to put headphones in. It just drives me crazy. All right. Now the question is, are we breaking out? The question is, we are breaking out. The answer is yes. We didn't close above this, so I was hesitant to go long. But now we got a strong bull bar breaking out of it with a gap beneath still. Who knows? FOMC might spike us back down, but as of right now, the price action is telling us we are breaking out. We made a new high here. We could. One second. We could keep this level here. We could be in a big trading range like this. And with the price action that we've had earlier today, it's reasonable to try to trade back into this range, in my opinion. It's reasonable. All right, strong bull close on the 5-minute candle, and if you also see this, it's the second 15-minute candle. So we have a 15-minute candle range, and we are closing above the 15-minute candle range with the 15-minute candle. So 15-minute candle wise, we are. How do I know it's 15-minute candle? You get three candles and three candles. Find the range of the three candles here. This is the high, and the range of the next three candles. The high is here. So we broke out. We closed strongly above the 15-minute orb with the 15-minute candles. This could be bullish here, very bullish, in fact. If I find a good entry off a support here, 20 EMA, also trend line. We find ourselves a good trade here. We'll try. We'll trade small too, just one contract. Maybe second entry long here. Pompolis asks, kind of new here, how many trades I take on average? Depends on the day, really. If it's a strong day, a very good like price action, I'll take. I tend to take less trades on those days. But the trades are very good. Like I make very good risk reward on those days because they tend to trend. What can I say? The moves are big and they last for a long time, so I can catch good runners and swing. Having a hard time finding support here. Coming back to support, at least a support that I can imagine. I think it's spike and channel here. Okay. Might come back to support here. Who knows? Let's see. Should I buy a limit order off the support is a question. Okay. People buying limit orders here, obviously. Maybe that's a sign that we're in like some sort of limit order market. Maybe I can get away with a limit order here. Let's see. Off the 20 MA. Off our trend and also off the high. Right, overnight high. Can act as support. So let's see if we can catch a bounce here of some sort. This area seems okay to try. Another bear bar. It may not even reach here. Who knows? But if it does, I think it's a good possibility here. Because we're moving up so strong. 20 EMA. Touching the 20 EMA now. Give me a first entry off the 20 EMA. I may try this if it's a good signal bar, but okay, we're in this trade. Strong bear bar ending on its low. It's not a good sign, I'll tell you that much. Not a good sign for me. Obviously, if it breaks down like strong bear bars here, it's reversing now. Yeah, give me a second bear bar and I'm done. I'm out here. Give me a second bear bar, I'm out. This is gonna full-blown reversal here. I could try increase my chances to come out break even here. Increase my chances to come out break even here. Oh shoot. It doesn't trigger my actual trade. I'm out here on a second push down. I'm out. I'll take the hit. 10-point loss. Unfortunate, it didn't, like the super strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart was not a sign that we were going to go higher. It was a sign that it was exhausted. So I'm just going to take the hit there and thinking now we're in an actual trading range. And we're going to try to come back to the bottom here. If I can find an entry to go short, I'll try. We'll just take the hit there, right? Another second push down. Like this is now a really big push down. So I thought we could find some support here. I was eager to go long. I was pretty eager to go long with a strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart. But it proved to be a strong reversal. We're down 243. All good. If it failed me right here, I could have came out break even on my trade, but obviously it sliced right through my order, so I couldn't get in. Am I looking for a strong bearish trade here? Maybe. This could be a strong reversal when you look at the 5-minute chart. This is a pretty strong reversal pattern here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I don't know. I could look for a short trade here. We'll see. It doesn't trigger. I want it to fail second entry long. It doesn't give me any type of setup to go short here. How many trades do I take a day? I'll take probably like 10 to 20 trades a day. If I trade like all day, 10 to 20. Zero toes, good luck, Panda Mouty. Congratulations if you're green. Congratulations if you're green. I could try here, but silly. Because we're just right back into the choppy area. Yeah, I mean, it's a hard short to take in my opinion. Strong bull bar is a back signal bar. It's far away from 20 MA. It is going with trend though, which is nice. But also outside bar reversal. A lot of things going against you here. I could try another attempt to go short if we get closer to some sort of resistance, such as a 20 MA. Then I can consider going short here. 20 MA. Maybe this is a better short here. Let's try. Ooh. 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 Oh. Get me in there. Let me try. Throw me in, coach. Throw me in, coach. Throw me in, coach. Not sure. I'm not sure what's happening here. It's looking sus. It's looking sus, all right? It's just continuing to chop here. I could look for possible, like, scale in once or twice. I could maybe scale in once here off the 20 MA, but I don't know. Ooh, second inch short here. I don't like the outside bar reversal, but second inch short. And also not really touching any resistance. We're getting a nice push down now. I think we're coming out break even here. Makes sense. Let's see if we can swing this. I mean, it could be a big one. It could be a big one, Pandas. It could be a real big one. Bottom of the trading range. Hopefully. But we shall see. We're holding it. We've only made 10 points so far. We're just chilling here. The push down is strong enough where we could find another entry to hopefully continue this downtrend. It's a decent push down in my opinion. Like good enough where I think we can have several legs down. And of course, deep pullback. Probably take me out break even. Deep pullback, take me out break even. Possibly. Possibly. It's not even 10 points, Pandas. It's not even 10 points. It's all good. We need like, I think we would want a nice push to the bottom of the trading range here. Really what we're doing, we're just continuing to do the thing we were doing earlier in the first like 30 minutes, which is just insane chop in this area. We're just back in this area. And I'm thinking at the very least we're gonna hit the bottom of this consolidation that we were in for a long time. Strong bear bar ending on its low. No follow through, unfortunately. Very unfortunate for me. I need a couple legs down, Pandas. Like, I mean, can you blame me for wanting to get a couple legs down here? Top of the trading range to the bottom. Look at that. Look at that monster retracement. It's just not tradable. It's not really tradable in my opinion. I got to scalp out, but scalping, like, it looked like a big move, but look at, I mean, it's 17 points, I guess. I don't know. Really, you're thinking about 10 points there. I don't know. Is it worth it, pandas? I don't know. I mean, we're in a nice trade, but the retracements are so deep. I think from now on, we just got to scalp. It's a scalping type day, and the retracements are just too big. And that's why retracements happen, because other traders scalping, causing, right, if you're going short and if you scalp, that means you have to buy to close. And when you buy, enough people buy, where it just brings this market back up. So people are, this right here is a scalp. People are scalping. People scalped whatever this is. You know, they scalped this. They did exactly what I did, but they just scalped out, 10 points or something. It's kind of silly, but whatever. That's what they did. I think the price action shows that that's what they did, in my opinion. I think we're going to get at least to the bottom of this nasty trading range. The fact that we couldn't get to the bottom here makes me feel like this is just acting as support now, and we may launch back to the upside. The fact that we couldn't get down here, it just makes me wonder. Right, the fact that we couldn't get down here, it's pretty stinky. And we're just continuing to chop here. Second just short. I don't like it. It's whatever. It's really choppy here. Lots of chop. And that's what you expect on FOMC days. The morning session is usually choppy and chops you up like crazy. Pombula says, assume you second entry long, second entry shorts, higher highs, lower low confirmation. Yeah, those are a lot of the setups I take, but you know, I will buy a bull bar ending on its high. Look at second entry short. Now it makes the move. Only after it takes everyone out break even, strong bull bar. And we finally kind of do hit, not yet, not the bottom, but close, I guess.
2,500 tick trap.
What are these lines? Oh, it's the middle of the trading range here. Wild retracements, right? You get a big push down, wild retracements. What you should be doing is buying at every pivot low, selling at every pivot high, and scaling. And that's really the best way to trade this kind of market. Unfortunately, not much I could have done here. It is what it is. I think now, though, I'm definitely just going to look for scalps, not looking for swings. The reason why I look for a swing there is because oftentimes in your trading range, it tends to zoom to one range to the other, right? Like the high to the low, to the upper part to the lower bound of the range, upper bound to the lower bound of the range. It tends to zoom to them if you're in a trading range. It tends to do that, but it's, you know, obviously not this time. I'm not sure what's happening here. I almost just want to go short somewhere up here. The problem is I probably have to do it with micros if I really want to be successful today. We're down 242. So yesterday, I took a trade, and something happened that's never happened to me within 5 years. 5 years of trading. Something happened to me in 5 years of trading that's never happened before. But this move here, I had a short going here, thinking we will try to fill the gap or test the high or test one of these levels. I had a short going here, and I had my stop loss like somewhere around this area, around here. Actually, right here above this second bull bar, I had my stop loss. The moment it triggered my stop loss, I had 4 contracts going, and the moment it triggered my stop loss, it created these 2 bars almost instantaneously, and it gave me a 30-point slippage with 4 contracts yesterday. I was shocked. After that, I was so shook, I just couldn't take another trade. But that caused 4 contracts, 30 points, and I had basically what I'm trying to tell you
2,500
is I had my
tick
stop
trap.
loss here. It executed up here. I had a 30-point slippage yesterday. 30-point slippage on my stop loss. I had a 30-point slippage on my stop loss, man. It's like, I don't know if you ever experienced slippage before. Sometimes you might hit 2 points, and even that's pretty big. The most I ever hit prior to that one was around 10 to 12 points. That's the biggest slippage I've ever experienced, which at that time was crazy. I was like, how could that give me a 10-point slippage? That's insane. Yesterday, that's the first time I ever hit a 30-point slippage. I had a 30-point slippage with 4 contracts. You know how much money that is, Pandas? It's $3,000 down the drain. Because of slippage. Not because of my mistake. Not because I extended my stop loss. But because the market gave me a 30-point slippage. I don't know about you, but that will destroy most accounts. Right now, my accounts are struggling. They're around $2,000. I basically, before then, my accounts were about $5,000, which was very healthy accounts. Now my accounts are around $2,000-ish, which is still okay. If you think about it, it's essentially 50K accounts in Payout City. All right, we have 50K accounts in Payout City. That's essentially what it is right now. But what I'm saying is yesterday I experienced 30-point slippage, and that was the first time I ever experienced that. And it's not like you ever trade in a way where you expect a 30-point slippage, or you have to prepare for that, or try to mitigate the risk to not have a 30-point slippage. When it happened, it just in five years is the only time it's ever happened. But that's insane. It's the most slippage I ever had, and it's not even yesterday we had news. We didn't have news. It was just a regular move. Just happened to spike up, and it absolutely destroyed my trading yesterday. I'm actually proud of myself for not going on tilt. I'm still in my zone, and I'm gonna stick to the plan. But because of the fact that I've had such a big loss yesterday, my counts are in I would say if it was green, yellow, and red in terms of how much in danger they are to getting busted, I would say it's orange. It's between yellow and red. $1,000, yeah, I would say they're red. If I have only $1,000, because that's barely enough to even trade. Right, that's one trade for me. I'll take $1,000 hit. If it's a really good setup, I'll take $1,000 risk on it to gain 3,000, right? To gain $2,000 to $3,000, I'll take $1,000 risk if it's a S tier setup. But Panda's right now my counts I would say an orange level, orange level, and because also of the disgusting slippage I got yesterday, I'm telling you, I'm still shocked thinking about it. That how could there ever be a 30-point slippage on a move that was not created by news, not created by anything? It just happened for no reason. 30-point slippage. Because of that 30-point slippage, that means in one trade I lost $3,000. That means for sure I've broken the 30% consistency, negative 30% consistency rule, and therefore I will get dinged on my next payout. I'll be surprised if I don't get dinged, but I should get dinged on my next payout. That means I'm going to request a payout as soon as possible just to get dinged, and then we can trade another 8 trading days. Crimson Demon says it happens during Trump days. Maybe he tweeted. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but it was insane. Kringo says you still use Replicanto. Yes, I do. Replicanto. Right now we're in this trading range, so I'm not interested in taking trade here. It's a 12-point range essentially we're in. I mean, you can try to scalp in and out 12 points, but it's just your prerogative. The reason why it's hard to take only 12-point scalps is because the potential risk that you're willing to take could be big, right? Because you can break out and it could really hurt you. So 10 points, I guess you can mitigate your risk too. All right, let's try. Let's be a little adventurous here, shall we? Be a little adventurous here for once in our life. We'll take a trade off the top of this trading range because it's been absolutely diabolical right now. OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. Failing to hit the top of the trading range. At least having a hard time to do so. Continue to chop in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm going to look for 500 here, Pandas. I'm going to look for 500 here. Let's see if we get it. Hits the top of the trading range. Like spikes up to it. It's creating an OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. It could cause a breakout. It could really cause a breakout. Who knows? I'm going to try here anyways. Let's see. Whoa, zooms up to this level. Okay, we're in this trade. See if we get a scalp here. I could come out break even here at this point. Maybe come back somewhere down here. Maybe here, I don't know. Let's scalp 10 points, right, Pandas? Like minimum, we want 10 points on a scalp. That seems to be what people are looking for, 10 points. How about I'll just take out on the next reversal up. I think the next reversal up will most likely make a new high here. Or just come out break even. The next reversal up most likely will make a new high. So let's just get out the next reversal up. Let's see how far down it can go. Just take it the next reversal up. No risk really on my part. At least I'm not losing, right? At least I'm not losing here. I will still gain a little bit. I'll take on the next reversal up or come back to the bottom trade range, which would be great. 10 points? Should I just take 10 points off? This is more fun, right? This is more fun. Let's see how much money we can make. Let's just get out on the next reversal up. Could be here. Yep. Absolute trash. Absolute trash trading. Whatever. How many points? How many points did we make? We made 2 points. We made $40, Pandas. I'll take it. Thinking the next reversal up will cause a break. Of course, the reversal up triggers a massive reversal down. Of course. The one time I try to do this, I could just come out break even and still be safe, and it just smashes to the downside. Of course. Of course. Instant 10-point move the moment I get out of that trade. Whoo! You gotta love trading. You gotta absolutely love trading. I was actually in a good position here. I was maybe being a little too conservative on the next reversal up. I thought the next reversal up would for sure cause a new high. So I think my premise wasn't bad. I think my premise made sense, no? It made a little bit of sense. But whatever, I mean, what did I really lose? The opportunity to make 10 points. Okay, whatever. Whatever, seriously. Truly whatever. As long as we're in this chop, there's not much you can do here. Other than just doing what I just did. Right? Buying high, scalping, or selling high. Buy low, sell high. Only problem right now if we sell high again is that we have not tested the bottom of the trading range yet. So the issue is that if it doesn't come back down here, you're already back up here, it could cause a breakout to the upside. Right? There is a, they're showing bullish pressure here right now. Bullish pressure. Live free or fight says most likely a rhythmic issue with their simulated fills. I'm guessing that's what it was. It gave me really the worst slippage ever. Absolutely incredible. I've never seen it. I just never experienced or seen that. 30-point slippage is insane, and it's not even news. You know, with news, I would understand that. And even with news, 30 points is actually still a lot for slippage. With news happening for no reason, just out of nowhere, it's rough. It's really rough. But you know what? You trade today as if that didn't happen, right? That's what trading is. You trade the next day as if that never happened. You trade and just stick with the plan. And if your strategy is good and you can execute correctly, then you have really nothing to worry about other than what was lost was time. Time was lost. That's it. Feels like entry long. Could be a good push to the downside here. Actually, could be a decent push to the downside. I'm just not gonna take any trades while we're in this mess because of the obvious trading range we're in. Thinking that really any move has a potential of right. The probability of this really crashing to the downside is less because of the obvious trading range we're in. When you get a strong bear bar with no follow through, that's always a bad sign. Or a strong breakout bar with no follow through. If you're in that trade, that's always a bad sign. It's never a good sign. That's never a good thing. We end up hitting the bottom of the trading range, not unfortunate, but kind of like what I was thinking. But this one time where I'm like, you know what? I'll just get out if we break this high. The moment I get out, it just happens to smash to the downside. How crazy is that? That's trading for you, right? That's just how trading is. It's amazing. Really, trading, you will see the most amazing coincidences, and it's just you're often on the wrong side of them on the coincidences. It's crazy. Like if you want to get tested, your patience, your frustration, your need for control, if you want to get tested in all of those things in your life, please trade. Day trade. That will
2,500 tick
that
trap.
will test you. I'll tell you that. 30-point slippage is like FOMC, exactly. Yep, exactly. And it happened out of nowhere. So I was pretty devastated. I was like, my goodness. And it was kind of a continuation of like bad streaks for me. On Monday night's game, I had a parlay. If you don't know what parlay is basically like, you're betting, but you have like multiple bets and they all have to win in order for you to make money. But because of it's a parlay, it increases your payouts by a lot because it combines all the probabilities into one big trade. So, I had a parlay. My parlay on Monday night's football game, Kansas City Chiefs versus Commanders, was Mahomes
2,500 tick trap.
3 touchdown passes, 25 yards of rushing, 1 touchdown to Kelsey, and 300 yards passing. I had $50, and the payout was going to be $500. It was going to be a 10x payout, and the $50 was just a promo. Well, it was like the promo, whatever from the whatever website I was using. Monday night's game, though, I had a 4-leg parlay. Guess what the final stats were of the game? The final stats of the game was Mahomes, 3 passing touchdowns, so that leg hit. 1 touchdown to Kelsey, so that leg hit. He had 30 yards of rushing, which hit my the 25-yard leg. 25 rushing yard leg. And the last leg was 300 yards passing. Guess how many yards of passing he had on Monday night? Just guess. He had 299 yards of passing on Monday night's game. I call that the $500 yard. That 1 yard, missing that 1 single yard. That means any receiver could have just ran 1 more yard in any play. and he would have hit 300 yards. He hit 299 yards of passing, and my last leg of a 4-leg parlay was 300 yards of passing. He hit 299. I was shocked. I got Mahomes tick shotted me. He actually tick shotted me. I turned to Mrs. Pan and I was like, that 1 yard cost me $500. that was a $500 yard. Literally, you can't get any closer. You cannot get any closer than that. You cannot get any closer to that. That is literally the closest you can get to failing a parlay. 1 single yard. Absolutely incredible. And that was the day before my 30-point slippage. I should have seen that as an omen. of something bad was going to happen. And 30-point slippage is pretty darn bad. Are we breaking out here? Are we going to do something here? I don't know. I figure we're not going to do anything, and I should just keep selling near up here. I should just keep selling, to be honest. And that's what people are doing. They're selling up here. They're selling the break of every pivot high. They're trying to scalp out. Like, let's say if they put a limit order here, they're probably going to scalp out at least 10 points. They want 10 points at least, in my opinion. The strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart actually is a little concerning in terms of trying to go short because you got strong bull bar ending on its high. If this is also a bull bar here, it could trigger some always in long trading. The only issue is we're obviously in a big trading range now because of this spike up and then reversal. Right, this big up, big down, it just makes me feel like, this is trading range price action. Usually when you have a big up, big down, and lots of overlapping bars. Otherwise, right, every single bar is overlapping except these 2 bars here. I mean, these are also overlapping. What I mean is that they're choppy, right? Big wicks, small bodies, no multiple bull bars in a row, other than here, and then it just gets folded. It's to me clearly trading range price action, and just what you're supposed to do is buy low, sell high, scalp. So I'm gonna try that. The only issue is that this is slightly concerned. This bull bar ending on its high. And yeah, it's concerning to me because if this is also bull bar, it could trigger at least a push to the top of the trading range, which I feel like would be right here. Crimson Demon says second entry short on the 5-minute chart. It is setting up. It did actually trigger a second entry short here, but it might trigger we call this an L4 setup. It's basically a 4th entry short. It's 2 2-legged pullbacks in a row. We're finding some support here on the 20 EMA, which is concerning for the bears, right? Find some sort of support. The price action to me is just so clearly trading range price action. Like, I'm going to look for a short trade somewhere here. Like, I just feel like, I don't know if this is the top of the trading range, but it could be, and I feel like we'll find a scalp somewhere here. If we get 2 bull bars on the 5-minute chart, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna sell here. Yeah. It just makes sense to me. Yeah, and the range is very small today. We're just not really trading that much. The volume's very low. 2 bull bars on a 5-minute chart could trigger always in long trading. I think it may race to the top of this trading range, but the price action prior to this, even if it does go up strong, is so choppy to me. I just feel like we're not going to really break out. Most likely find sellers up here. The price action is so bad right now. I just don't see this really doing much other than maybe testing these boundaries, testing the bounds of the range. That's just my analysis here, but who knows? I just feel like there's sellers somewhere up here. The question is like, how greedy do you want to be, right? To me, the harder part about this trade is, can we actually get up here? That's how you know you're ranging, because you're thinking like, can we even get up this high? That's like, at this point it's like great if we can, because now I'm in a really good position to go short. But the hard part about this trade is actually getting to my level. That's the hard part. Can we even get up here is a question. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we won't even get up here. We've had a lack of multiple bars, right, of the same color. Right, we don't have multiple bull bars really. Other than this 4 here, we've been alternating between bull and bear bar. Other than these 4 here, which caused a big reversal. And to me, I think there's traders who went long here, and if we can get back up here, I feel like they're gonna just get out of their trade. That's my opinion. I have no idea. I have an inkling that we're gonna be in trading range today, and if it's the case, this is the top of the trading range. I mean, I don't know how else you could see it. Of course, the hardest part about this trade is to even get to this level. I guess it's kind of fun just to wait. If we can get there, I think we're in a great position to look for at least a scalp here. At least a scalp. And I'll scale in like one time, I guess. Okay. Big bear bar. Anyone's low. Like I said, the hardest part about this trade is to even get to this level. I don't think we're gonna get there. But if we can get there, I think we're in a really good position to go short here. I mean, are we in a stronger uptrend than I think? Are we just making higher highs, higher lows? I don't think so. I mean, this price action is pretty terrible, and it coincides with the fact that we have FOMC at 2 o'clock. So I'm not even surprised. Like, not really even surprised. For a trading range, rather than just like going crazy before the FOMC. Not even surprised. Ugh. Pumba says last 2 days have been quite choppy.
2,500 tick trap.
Could be all-time highs is the reason. Could be just waiting for news. Usually all-time highs, you just grind, keep grinding. Second entry long. In a trading range, though. What is your reward here? Like, what is your reward? It's 6-point reward. I don't know. It's even worth taking, whatever.
5-minute trap.
I don't know. Just watching. I don't like anything here. I'm just waiting. Almost tempted to go short if I can, like here, because it's struggling so hard just to get higher. I'll try this, I guess. Fail second entry long, I was going to try, but we didn't trigger it, so whatever. I'm just going to watch this tumble now. Yep. Like I said, the hardest part about this trade was to get to our level. And we couldn't even get to the top of the trading range, which I marked at the high, overnight high. We couldn't even get there. So what are we actually talking about here? What's actually happening? This is so stupid. It's so dumb. I mean, well, what are we doing here, Pandas? What are we actually doing here? Second entry long here. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna take it though. It's stupid. It's a lot of risk for a super small reward and very low probability. I don't know. I don't think I can even go short here because now we got this trend line in the way. Uh, I don't know. The risk is so big now. In this Dre, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Could have a decent push down. Like I said, I need to just find a scalp here. If we find ourselves a nice trade here, it'd be great. If not, I mean, if it just comes back up, it's whatever. It's nothing I can do about it. I'm not gonna like risk a reversal here, just because it's so choppy. If it reverses back up here, it can come all the way back to the highs. It's just not worth it. Any reversals like could be the death of this trade. Strong bear bars, 2 strong bear bars, ending on their lows. Can we get follow through? A little bit of follow through here. Okay. Get me to the middle of the trading range. Get me to the middle of the trading range. One time. One time, middle of the trading range. One time. If it bounces here, that's diabolical. We hold. We're gonna hold, pandas. We're gonna hold here. I do not care if it reverses. I really don't care. We're holding here. What kind of nonsense is this? Just why? Why? Why retracement so deep? Can we get to the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart? That's what I want to get to. That's all I want to get to right now. The 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. After a mega bear bar ending close to its low, we're getting absolute zero follow through. It gets folded, and we can't even touch the 20 EMA. Golly, one time. Just do something normal, please. One time. Come up break even, probably. Whatever. It's whatever. I really don't care. I could care less. If we come up break even, I'd salvage what, $80, $100. I could care less. I wanted to hit my level. I could have made 200 already, easily. I could still scalp out. Okay, we'll take this. All right, this is our first swing trade here. But honestly, from the first swing to here, like, is there much difference? Okay, nice strong push down. I'm certain we're gonna hit. Wow, I was certain we're gonna hit this level. I was certain we're gonna hit the 20 EMA. We still haven't hit the 20 EMA. I was quite certain we were going to do it, but at this point, I have no clue. I'm strong bear bar ending on its low. I'm thinking there's gonna be a little bit of follow through here. Let's see though. Strong bear bar ending on its low and it gets folded again. It's diabolical, pandas. Like, I'm gonna take a next reversal. If it goes reversal up here, I don't like it. I really don't like it. I really don't like a reversal up here. Middle of the trading range. People finding some support here. Let's see what happens. I mean, if this reverses all the way back up, it is what it is. Like, there's not much I can do about it. Breaks this low. I may just take out here. I need to break this low and there'll be a proper swing trade. I need to break this low, be a proper swing trade. We tested a low. We've technically broken through the low, so this is my next swing. It's actually a perfect balance off the 20 EMA. It's so silly.
Target filled.
I'll just take it. I'll take it, pandas. I mean, it's 400. Absolutely diabolical price action. I'll take it though, whatever. Oh, I could have squeezed out a little bit more. Could have squeezed out 500 on that trade. I left $100 on the table for sure. I just didn't want to just fly back up. I didn't like the fact that it was bouncing off the 20 EMA perfectly on the 5-minute chart. On such a chart. Oh, I left too much on the table. Should just kept swinging it. Golly. It's all good. It's all good. I'm happy. It's $400, pandas. It's 400. Azul says just bought 250Ks. Get ready to get funded. You have like a 90%, 95% chance you're going to get funded if you have 250K accounts. If you know what I mean. If you catch my drift. All right, we're up 200. We caught a good trade there. One contract trade. Golly, we could have held. We could have certainly held. Certainly held. Ah, it's all good, Panda. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. For me, what's more important is market preservation. For me, what's more important is capital preservation. I'm not trying to be too aggressive. I could have just kept swinging there, but the market was bouncing off the 20 EMA on the 5 minute so perfectly. I felt like it found its support there. Especially on such a trading range day, like any support will act as support. So any resistance will act as resistance. And this is the push down I wanted, like here. But it just wanted to like trickle up for like 30 minutes before actually push down. But this move down like this is what I wanted in this trade, which I ended up coming up break even in. But what did I leave on the table? I left another $5. It was $1,000 trade sitting at the. It's $1,000 trade. Well, you know what? If I quote unquote swung trade this, I would have got out right here. So I didn't lose too much, right? If I was swing trading, I would have gotten out right there. So not too bad, not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's see if we can find another setup, knowing that we're just really bound, this range bound like crazy, insanely range bound, right, Pandas? And I think with this push down, we can get a sense of like where are the bottom of the ranges, which seems like right here, essentially. And maybe with this push up, we could really see where the top of the range is. So maybe I'm looking to go short somewhere around here. If it gets all the way up there somehow. Azul FX. I hope you get it. I think with the 50K counts, what's the goal, right? The goal is 2,500. Is that the goal? Divided by. Are you a Nascraq? Are you a Nascraq guy or are you an EMINI guy? Day trader. Hola. Thanks for joining. Jumping on a little bit late. Let me ask you, Pandas. For those who know about the Forbidden Jitsu, do you do the Nascraq or do you trade the EMINI? Trading range on gold right now. How's vacation? Will be on for 2 p.m. I won't be on for 2 p.m. I will not be. I will surely not be. I may not even trade, honestly. Right now, my main goal is to get my counts to like 5,000. That's my goal. And we are like our counts are just shaky right now. Very shaky. Should I trade gold here? I don't know. Does look like a trading range.
2,500 tick trap.
This is 3K. I think isn't it 2.5? I feel like your threshold is 2,000 and having a 3K goal, it's kind of high, I feel like. The 50K is... Oh, your trade threshold is 2,500, sorry. You have a 2,500 threshold. I thought it was 2K threshold. 2,500 threshold. So it's 3K. The only one-on-one account is 25. Yep. So I thought the threshold was 2,000. Sorry. So 3,000. Like depending on what you trade, if you trade NQ, you get 3,000 divided by how many contracts? It's been a while. I don't really trade the 50Ks. So let me see. 50K 10. All right. So many contracts. I'll never really trade more than 10 anyways. 3,000 divided by 10. And then you divide that by, well, if you're doing a Nascraq, you divide by 20. You need 15 points. So 15 points times 4 is 60 ticks. But you got to count for commissions. So I would say to be on the safe side, you should be trading 60, maybe 62 ticks. That's what you're looking for, 62 ticks. I'll give 2 ticks buffer. 2 tick buffer. 62 picks. 62 ticks. It's a bull flag here. Bottom of trading range. Bouncing bottom of trading, maybe back to the top of the trading range. Potentially here. You're looking for a new high. With this big push up, typically look for a new high in this situation. Even if the trap triggers here, you're still looking for a new high. Trap may trigger. Trap triggers here. Could be a big push down. We'll see. It's too uncertain for me. Like with this push up, you want one more push up to. Like it looks weird now if it just sinks right here. It just looks kind of awkward to me, especially with the bull flag and like yeah, it just looks weird to me. If it sinks right here, it seems awkward. It could, but it just seems wrong. It seems awkward. It does make a new low, so there's that. I was just saying, I hope they don't fake out first, yeah. Maybe fake out. I mean, this could sink. Don't get me wrong. It just seems very awkward if it does here. And the market can be awkward sometimes. I guess it wants to be awkward today. Really awkward. Really awkward, but awkward it is sometimes. I mean, the reason why I'm mentioning it's awkward is I'm just gonna stay away from this because for me to bet that it's gonna go down here, it just doesn't seem like the thing it's gonna do. But who knows? When you have a bounce that strong off a potential support, just kind of assume it's gonna do the bouncing thing, which is make a new high, right? That's what we want. We want a new high here before we like to go short again. But at a certain point in time, if the short is strong enough, then we're gonna just go. We have a short bias then. But right now, it's not even that strong. It is going down, but it's like not like breaking out or anything. It's just grinding. And again, we have the FOMC at 2, so we can be chopping around till then. Being at 189 today is fine. Like, I'm happy with that. Like, I'm not going to crank it on a day like today. Like, today, like, If I were to crank it, I want to crank it on a nice, strong, solid trend day. I want to crank it then. But right now, this is not it. This is not a day you crank it, in my opinion. Trading one contract basically every trade.
2,500 tick trap.
The amazing thing is, Pandas, even with that 30-point slippage yesterday for me, just poof, gone. $3,000 every account. That's 60K just vanished in thin air. Even so, Pandas, we are actually on track still to make $1 million a year. Amazingly, right? Like we pulled out $2,750 and we're up $2,000 still. So that means that if we made $200 a day, how old are these accounts? I think these accounts are 15 days old now? Even with the huge losses, Pandas, like I think I'm still on track for making $1 million a year, which is insane, right? That's how well we were doing earlier. We're 16 days in. So that means 16 times 200. My accounts need to be at 3,200. But 3,200 minus 2,750 is 450. Like, if my accounts are above $450, that means I'm ahead of I'm ahead of the pace, right? I'm ahead of pace. So if you look at it that way, I'm doing great. If thinking it that way, Pandas, we're doing great. Even with a 30-point slippage, we're doing great. I will never forget 30-point slippage. I still remember in my mind the 12-point slippage. I think I even had like a 17-point slippage one time. But 30-point slippage, Pandas, I will never forget that. A 30-point slippage, just knowing that can happen at any moment. But I mean, 5 years happened one time. I understand with news it can happen, but with a non-news move, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. Second to short forming on the 2,500 tick chart could be a nice move down. We have the second leg up. It just fails to reach this high. This could be a strong move to the downside.
2,500 tick trap.
Surely could be a strong move to the downside. The reason why I'm not going to really take it is because the risk is quite large and we're in a trading range. So I'm not going to try to go short right here. It's a good looking signal bar. Otherwise, it's actually a decent trade. We only really have one key area, the 20 EMA, bouncing off a good signal bar. It's not too large, not too large, especially for 2,500 tick chart. Actually, it's a pretty good risk reward. The only issue is we had a strong bounce to the upside off a potential support, which is why I'm not taking this short trade. But otherwise, it could be a good trade. Skipping it though, I mean, when you're in trading range, a lot of these rules kind of disappear, especially when you have a big bounce like that. A big bounce like that near the bottom of trading range, you're thinking you might come back to the top. So I'm not looking for a short trade right now, actually. Am I looking for a long trade? Maybe, but it would have to be a scalp of some sort. Probably with a limit order somewhere. Lower high here. Right, lower highs, lower lows. The 2,500 tick chart looks almost bearish, right? Because we're just making lower highs, lower lows this whole time. Lots of bear bars here. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't make its measure move from here to here, here to here. It made a measure move, caused a big spike back up.
But it could continue to go down. I don't know. I'm going to stay away from this because of the trading range, potential trading range. Oh, wow. All right. Fair enough. Buy low, sell high, scalp. That's what people are still doing, in my opinion. Being up 189 is great today. I mean, whatever. It's a scalp. I'm happy with it.
$2,500 tick trap.
I mean, we're in trading range. It's just very marquee trading range price action. Which means you buy low, sell high, scalp. But the question is, where do you buy? Where would you buy? Market's trash. Lower highs, lower lows, so we do have to consider that. But the thing about trading ranges as well, you get trading ranges in trading ranges. Like, all right, let me just mark with. You know what? Let me change it. Let me change it up. Maybe not green circles. Maybe do green squares. All right, squares. Let's try squares. Give me a second here, pandas. Just give me 1 second here. Rectangle. Let me draw one rectangle here. All right. This rectangle will make it the color red. We'll even put some opacity inside it. Maybe like 10% opacity. We'll also make it red. And I'm going to make it red because I want to show you. All the areas of chop. Okay? This red box will be all the places where we see chop. 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 I mean, this whole thing. Chop. Even when it's going up. Chop.
2,500 tick
Even
trap.
when it's breaking out. Chop. chop. This whole thing. Chop, 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 chop. Like, I can't even look at this. I can't even fit it in. It's so choppy. Chop. Chop. Look, every red box is chop. So when you have this many areas of choppiness, pandas, you gotta understand, like, you're just, the market's fractal. And when you have this much chop on this time range, guess what the 5-minute looks like? Chop. 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 All chopped. So this whole market's chopped. Know what I mean, pandas? Even the trading range indicator is giving us a chop here, showing us a range. Making a new low. Making a new low. Are we gonna fill the gap is the question. Chop. 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 I'm guessing it's going to test the previous day's high. That is my guess. If I'm going to guess a level, we're trying to hit the previous day's high, but we can bounce off of it. Am I going to take a trade to it? Maybe. But days like today, very hard to know when there's going to be follow through. Strong bear bar, but I'll be better off a second just short of some sort here. Chop, 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 chop. Okay, it can reach this level here. Why not? Sure. Why not? It may not, but why not if it does? Strong bear bar, anyone's low, could be folded any moment. Any bear bar, anyone's low can get folded. That's just the market today. So I just cannot take a trade with a strong breakout bar, expecting follow through. I just can't do it. These bars tend to get folded. It tends to zoom to these areas. And if it does hit this area without me, I just know in the long run I'm doing the right thing. And when you have a trading range, you have strong breakout bars. What I'm saying is with this strong breakout bar, most likely you follow through to hit this key area, which is the previous day's high. Just seems like an obvious thing to do, but alright, whatever, I'll try here. Pandas, let me just if I lose this trade, it is what it is. I mean, just if I lose this trade, pandas, it is what it is, you know. How many points is this? Is it even 10 points? Okay, it's 10 points. It's worthy. It's worthy to try here. 10 points. Look at this. Folded pandas. Absolutely disgusting here. Look at that. So close to key area. Like, if I were going to ask you, are you going to break this low before you break this high? 99.999% of you would say, we'll probably break the low. We'll probably break this low before we break this high. Or even this high or this high. 99.999% of you would say that. Bam! Look at this bar. Absolutely folded here. It's insane, right, pandas? Isn't that insane? That's what happens when you're trading in a choppy market. Bear bars, no follow through. That's actually the thing you look for to see if you are in a choppy market. Bull bar, no follow through. That's how I knew. That's how I knew, pandas. Linger Schneidel says this is diabolical price action. Linger Schneider. Golly. Substance abuse says no words have been truer. Finding that being a good trader is real big about knowing when to pull off the gas. Mm-hmm. Wise words. Wise words spoken about wise words. Golly.
2,500 tick trap.
2500 bull bar gets folded as well. How diabolical can you get? I have to try. I'm sorry. It's just the degenerate in me. I have to try. I feel like we're going to at least poke through and try to hit this level here. And if we don't, it's going to lose some money. I'm going to lose some bamboo here. Of course, gets absolutely folded the moment it touches my level, enters my trade. That's not a good sign. I mean, I might just capitulate here. Not capitulate, but I might just take the hit. This could easily come right all the way back up. Like, it can come all the way back up easily here. I thought it would try to test this level, but it just wanted a double bottom. I'm looking for a short trade now, I guess. I'm looking for a long trade now, I guess. So I want to see how it reacts off the 20 MA. So I want to see how it reacts off the 20 MA here. Give me a bounce off the 20 MA one time, please. Bounce off the 20 MA one time. 300 ticks. If it's strong bull bar above the 20 MA, I'm just gonna take the hit. $162. Strong bull bar above the 20 MA. I think I'll just take the hit. Yikes! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? 65. 46, 43. Try one time here. Strong bull bar. I could try, but I feel like I am in the wrong side of this trade right now. I really feel like I'm on the wrong side of this trade. I'm going to get punished for it here. Right here, I'm going to get punished. Let's see. Yep, I'm getting punished here. Strong bull bar above the 20 MA. Just take me out, please. It's going to be such a huge bar, too. It's going to, like, break out here, most likely. Yeah. I was on the wrong side of that trade for sure. For sure. Now I'm tilted. When a panda is tilted, he is capable of anything. Absolutely tilted here now. I wanted just to test this level just a little bit. And I thought if it came back down, but it was just a triple bottom. We're going long, pandas. We're going to rocket this back up right here. Let's see if we get something nice. Golly, it takes me out. I mean, it could come back down, but if it does, it is what it is. That was silly. I was so tempted. I was so tempted. Down 669. I took a huge stop loss. Like, I took a stop loss where I felt like, for sure, it is... My premise is wrong. Like, this is for sure. The strong bull bar above the 20 MA. Fortunately, I had to break out, right? I wish this just closed above the 20 MA. I just got out of this candle, but unfortunately, I had to break out. The 20 MA now is acting as nothing, right? It's just hot knife like butter. That's what the price action is going through it. I feel like my premise for sure is done now. Like, we are not going short. If anything, I'm looking for a long trade, but golly, this is tough. When a panda is tilted, he is capable of anything. Get ready, pandas. Here we go. I think we found the bottom of the range, I guess. When you bounce off like that, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty certain this is the bottom of the range. Let's get back to the top of the range, I guess. Golly. Like, it really had a tick shot me in that trade. It's crazy. I don't know. The levels get me every time. I see this level, I'm like, this is going to be a magnet. It's going to come right down to it and just keep thinking we just poke to it. It's like an easy trade, but I mean, the big down or big up, big down. It's just, no, I don't know, man. It's a silly trade. Dumb trade. Dumb trade. Can't get tempted like that. Cannot get tempted like that. and I took a big stop loss. I don't know why. Like I could have taken a small stop loss and that's it, but I took a unnecessarily I took a 20-point stop loss, Pandas. Why? Why that trade? Do I decide to take a 20-point stop? Why that one? It's the worst trade, but I took a 20-point stop loss. It's the dumbest trade ever. Like out of all the trades, I took a 20-point stop loss on that trade. Like what is wrong with me? What is actually wrong with me right now? Golly. I just see the levels. I get too tempted on those levels. I really gotta fix that. I really gotta fix that in my trading. And like I didn't have like a strategy to get out of that trade. I just thought we could just do it, and so I just had a big stop loss because it was so certain to me that we were gonna at least just test the bottom trading range, test the previous day's high. It was such a clear level to test, and we didn't get there. I didn't have the proper trade management. I didn't have a stop loss that I was already ready to take. I just said, if we just break this high, I'm pretty certain my trade is done. And it was just such a big stop loss for 2 contracts. Like, it was so unnecessary for me to do that. So silly. I mean, it was a dumb trade. Everything about it was dumb. The entry of it was dumb. To get in it at all was dumb. To stand my stop loss that large, dumb. Taking 2 contracts, dumb. Like, it's just some reason triple fold, absolute dumbness on that trade. And I don't know. Like, I don't know why I had to take such a bad trade. Everything about it was executed poorly. So stupid. So dumb. Like, why? To me, it was such a certainty that we're gonna hit here. I just felt like might as well just make the trade worth it, take 2 contracts. But maybe the 2 contracts wasn't so bad, but my stop loss was just too large, just too big. To a 20-point stop loss for no reason. Now we're just still making lower highs and lower lows. Even if it comes all the way back up here, still lower high, lower low. Everything about that was so dumb. Everything about that was so dumb. I'm sorry. Sorry you had to witness that. Everything about it was so stupid. I cannot trade according to the level. I have to trade according to the setup, the price action leading to it. Like I cannot just trade thinking we're going to hit a level easily here. We're floating up and no entries. This can go up forever, but just literally give me no entries. It's fine. I don't know, just so tilted. I might just call it today. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get an opportunity today. Like, the market's going to go up, like, super crazy, but I have no entry, so what am I supposed to just go long here at the risk of this just getting folded at this, previous pivot high here? Like, what am I supposed to do here? I can't go long, can't go short, can't do anything here. Robin asks, what I do trading view?
5-minute trap.
I haven't thought about it. I did think about it, but trading view is weird because you can't license it. It'll just be open source essentially. if I do trading view. So it's a tough sell, right? Because if it's out there, open source, it's, you know, people are just gonna just get it for free. So that's the thing about trading view. Like I can work really hard at making a good indicator. You can spend your hard-earned money to get it, but then eventually, if it's open source, you're gonna waste your money getting it because you can just get it. It's not open. I thought it was open source. I thought you can like I don't know. Can you license TradingView indicators? Oh, it can be protected, really? Oh, if that's the case, then maybe I'll work on it. Heck yeah, I'll work on that. I gotta look that up then. Last time I checked, it was just, you know. I guess it makes sense because people definitely sell indicators on TradingView, so you cannot take this long trade. It is overextended trap in a trading range price action. Definitely cannot take this trade. You can try, but it's very risky. I can look into it then, maybe. So, NQ. Most of you guys do the news trades with NQ. Yeah, so if you do NQ, you need a 15 point. You need a 15-point trade to go your way if you're trading the 50K accounts. But I would say more like 15.25 or 15.5 even. Like I'll give you 2 tick buffer so you can accommodate for commissions. I don't know what to do here. Feels like too long on the 5-minute chart. I don't know how far it's gonna go, but it's a fail second too long on the 5-minute. Bottom of the trading range. Gold is very tough to trade, very choppy, super choppy, insanely choppy right now. Gold seems to like to trade like, this is so smooth, so surprisingly smooth, starting from like, basically you have really nice price action starting from like 8 p.m. all the way up till like 4 a.m. The price action is pretty decent. This is a 5-minute chart, and it looks like a regular trading hours. It looks better than the regular trading hours, actually. Darn it! No. This is not a. It's not a trade I like. Too confusing here for me. Lower highs, lower lows, though being created. You can't win here. It's too tough. Now I'm tempted to test his level again. Surely the third time he'll hit it, right? Lawrence, welcome back. Surely a third time he'll hit it. Right. Lower or high here. If that's a country long, it'd be great. But I don't know if we're going to get it here in this situation. Really darn confusing here. Really darn confusing here, in my opinion. Probably buyers beneath here, that's the thing. I'm going to fall for the same trick again, aren't I? I'm going to fall for the exact same trick again. Just watch. Give me fail second entry long. I'm going short. Obviously bottom of trading range, but I don't care. Thoughts and prayers here. There we go. Such a dumb trade. Do not copy my trades. Such a dumb trade here. I'm so tilted. So tilted out of my mind right now. So tilted out of my mind. We will bust our accounts here if this goes against me. Yep, this doesn't go against me. It's a bottom trading range. I'm an idiot. One time. Can you please go one time without having to retrace? I cannot do it. It will retrace. Give me slippage. I'll lose money on this trade. Yep. Well, for me, if it didn't go here, I don't know if it's going to go. If it didn't go here, I don't know if it's going to go. It is what it is. If it's not going to go there, I don't know if it's going to go. So, not much I can do about it. You know, wanted to retrace again after 1, 2, 3 pushes. Like, you know, I'm not going to hold again. I had enough push down to really make the move, and it just failed to do so. So I'm not gonna hold that. Yeah, I mean, it might hit my level now, but it's just I'm not gonna hold through that. Another reversal up. It's just not worth it. Just like if it can't go here, then what makes you think it's gonna go here at the reversal? It just doesn't make sense. Regardless, I would have gotten out right there. So I mean, there's no way I'm holding that, especially with a bull bar like this. I'm getting out right there. It's unfortunate though. I mean, that's just the name of the game though. I don't think I'm gonna find this trade here. I'm so tilted. For me, on the 5-minute chart, we did have a failed second entry long trigger right here. But I would actually have taken the failure back up to the top of the trading range at this point. It ended up making a nice push down, making a new low, of course, as you can see. But the better setup for me was it failing and coming back up to the top of the trade. That's what I was waiting for, but it didn't happen. I'd rather wait for that setup in that situation. This is too much support right here. This is way too much support right here. Alright, pushes down now, finally. Still hasn't touched my level. Actually, still hasn't touched it. Missed it by a tick or so. So it's like I would have had my stop loss right here, or my target right here, my take profit right there, and still hasn't hit it. So what can you do? It is what it is. It still hasn't hit it. Still hasn't now finally hit it. It finally hit it after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 candles just to get to such a clear area of interest. To me, this is just pure trading range price action still. Notice lower highs, lower lows. So we're on our making a trend to the downside. It's a broad channel though, also. So I don't know. Again, it's just one of those days. It's FOMC day. Like, what am I expecting? Like, I should have expected nothing less than an absolute diabolical day like today. Bouncing off this key level. Laura says, top trade management, I appreciate it, but still, we are getting crushed today. 685. It's unfortunate. I don't know if these accounts will survive my current tilted mood. It's unfortunate. Anyways, IAL says, hey, quick question. I'm getting my first payout ever on prop firm account. It's on 2 of the new 100K tick. Do you know how long it's take to get a payment from? I have no idea. I don't trade tick. When I hear the name tick, I tend to stay away from prop firms that don't know how to properly name their firms. Something like tick is such a dumb name. Like, I don't know. I tend to stay, like, there was one prop firm called Fast Track Trading, and I told everyone, oh, this website's terrible. Oh, why would you use it? Oh no, I don't know, this website. Whew. Good luck. I'm sure it's fine, but looking at the website, just right off the bat, it doesn't look too promising. Anyways, it's like, choppy waters. You don't like choppy prices. You don't really want to take a trade. Just sit and watch. But good luck. There was a prop firm called Fast Track Trading. Everything about it was kind of like red flags, and I mean, first off, you got a platform called Fast Track Trading. Like, it shows you what their priority is. Fast Track. Tell me, like, when it comes to trading, is anything in trading fast? No. Everything in trading is slow, grindy, and very difficult. So if there's like a thing that promoting saying, hey, you can get, you could be a fast track trader, that's the first red flag. The second red flag, their deals were so ridiculous. Like, it was like you can open, I think, more accounts than Apex. They had like no rules. It was insane. And it was like super cheap. And like, it just mathematically, it just didn't make any sense. And for a sustainable business plan. But the thing that got me the most, Louis says, fast track blow ups. That's what it is. Fast track blowing up your accounts. That's what they're doing. But the thing that was the biggest red flag for me was the fact that their website was fasttracktrading.net or some .org. Or it was like .net, I think. Like, they didn't even care enough to get a .com domain. So to me, I was like, they don't even want a .com. They want a .net. So forget that. And guess what? They were insolvent. They couldn't pay people out after I was like, maybe they had a couple months, 6 months or something like that. But I told everyone, don't do it. Don't do it. Everyone's promoting them. Do it. It's great. Blah, blah, blah. I got paid out. Some people did get paid out. Don't get me wrong. But it was just a matter of time till they buzz. And what do you know? Poof. They're gone. Balancing out this level, I thought we wanted to reach. And we approached it at such a slow pace. Like, I don't know if we're going to get through it again. Like, this is not conclusive of indicative of a strong move. If anything, it's very slow, very painful, very grindy, bouncing off of support. I don't know if we have more in us. Second to short may break through, but it's not something I'm like interested in trying to test this level again, because we had a hard time getting to it, and we got to it. It's not like we broke through it. We bounced off of it. Now we have a second to short to it. Just sitting on my paws here. I have no idea what's happening. IL says, I mean, honestly, if like you got a payout, then look online. Like, that's a better place to look. Like, I don't use them, so I can't tell you really, but I'll give you this though. They've been around for a while. Like, I've heard about them. They've been around for at least longer than fast track trading. I'll give you that. So hopefully you get paid out. Maybe it'll take like a week. Who knows? Okay, getting pushed down. Testing this level again. I mean, we can just be in a downtrend as well. I mean, we are making lower lows, lower highs all day, every day. All right. It looks like we're going to test this low again. I'm going to go short here. Not really. I'm just watching. If anything, I want to go long because the pullbacks have been so deep every single time. So stupid. Oh, I pattern 5-minute chart. The day has been like very strong trading range price action. So I'm like not really looking for a breakout right now. I'm looking for strong reversals from the bottom to the top. Panda, we should start trading gold. I looked at gold today. It's actually very bad right now. It's very choppy, so I'm not trading it. Bitcoin is doing something. Bitcoin is really doing something. This is terrible. My gosh. The volume of Bitcoin is insane. Look at look at that. Like no liquidity whatsoever. I don't know what to do here. I'm just watching. If anything, I'll look for a reversal. If I get a fail second just short here, I'll look to go long, but honestly, the best thing to do at this point is to it's just to wait for FOMC. That's the best thing to do at this point, in my opinion. So wait for FOMC to pass, and we'll hopefully get an injection of volatility, and then we can find some good setups and take some good setups.
2,500 tick
I'm
trap.
hoping that's the case, but we shall see. I've taken a couple gold trades before. The thing is, like, I need more monitor space, to be honest. Like, I need, like, 2 more monitors so I can have the gold up and Bitcoin up at the same time. Right now, I only have, like, I have, like, a super big monitor, but it's actually not enough space if I want to trade. Like, I don't have enough space. Most of it's just dedicated to NQ. I guess I can go short here, but it's weird. I don't know. Yeah, makes sense. Lower highs, lower lows. Breaking down now pretty strong. I guess that was the trade, the take. But golly. I mean, how many points is that? Is that even... It's a 10-point trade. Wow. Okay, whoopie-doo. 10 points. Whoopie-doo. Steven Sprinkle says, I want to see the Neo G9 and the LG 45 in person. I have what? I think I have the Odyssey. It's a G8 or G9, I forget. We are making lower highs and lower lows. The only reason why I didn't want to go short there is because we're in a trading range and we're at the bottom of it. Otherwise, like, I'm actually keen. I would have been keen on looking for a short trade because we're obviously in a downtrend actually right now. But because we're still, I feel like, in the gravitational pull of the trading range, I am just scared to go short here because we're near the bottom if we are. I don't know. I may be interested in the, what's the one Samsung? It's like it looks like a TV almost. It's like a huge like rectangle. I may get that monitor. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. It's basically like the G9, but 2 of them on top of each other. And if that's the case, also, where would you put your webcam? If you had a webcam, where would you put it? It's like such a huge monitor. Big push up, solid push up. Fail second just short would be nice here if I can find one. I'll take a fail second just short for a plus setup here if we get a clean looking one off the 20 MA. Also, you got to be aware, if you are looking for a long trade, you do have to consider the fact that we are doing this. And you have to consider this potentially acting as resistance. And also 20 MA.
Yeah, the 55 Odyssey arc.
2,500 tick trap.
Like I might consider it. Like I actually need that much space. Like I need more space. I want to put more charts up. I want to put gold and Bitcoin up, and I don't know if I can do more than that. Like also like I would like E-minis. I want some E-mini charts up too. I think I took some trades off E-mini if they have a good setup. E-mini's absolute trash right now, but I mean, golly, imagine trading this. This is just torture. Actual torture here. It looks like the E-mini wants to fill the gap on the regular trading hours. In fact, yesterday E-mini did fill a gap on regular trading hours. NQ did not though. NQ missed it. So many overlapping bars just ranging here. Feels like I just short in this area. It's kind of weird now. It's a little bit weird. I could try though, and probably bust my accounts, but we'll see. I try with one contract. It don't have to be anything crazy. I'll try with 2 contracts. I hooked up my 50-inch LG C2 TV. Didn't like the way it looked. I think the action monitors would look better. Yeah, I think monitors and TVs are a little different in terms of their resolution, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. What is the difference between a TV and a monitor at this point? I don't know. We didn't really trigger my setup, so unfortunately I'm not taking this long trade. It feels like I just short I was looking for, but we didn't get it. I mean, that could be a good thing for me at the end. It could save me from a big push down here. Who knows? But we are currently finding some sort of support here. A little bounce. A little bit bounce here. Yeah, I feel like if your TV's 120 hertz, like I think your TV's like more than good enough. I guess the thing is like, does a TV support like if you have like what's it called, what's the display for NVIDIA graphics, like a G display or something? What's it called? What up? Where did this come from? G-Sync, right? Like, can monitors or a TV support G-Sync? Wow, TVs have G-Sync. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. I don't know. Then what's the difference in just getting a TV? I feel it could be cheaper, maybe, TVs. Like, this monitor cost me like $1,500. Sick. It's like 1,200, 1,500, something like that. Feels like I just short is what I'm looking for, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Sick. Oh, I pattern on the 500 tick charts is absolutely incredibly stupid. Pre-FOMC price action is pretty much standard right now. Look at that nonsense.
2,500 tick trap.
Oof, that's a pretty bearish bar. I don't know if I want to take the trap on this. I don't know if I want to take the trap on this. It's pretty bearish. Now it's even going further down. I think that's a sign that I don't take this. Right? That's a sign I don't take this trade, right? Especially 2 bear bars. Okay. No clue what's happening here. It's absolutely diabolical. I mean, other than the obvious like trading range like this, I don't know.
$2,500 tick trap.
Azul says, not gonna lie, I'm too dumb to set up NinjaTrader. Once I add my license key, it doesn't show the accounts. I'm dying over here. Like, did you connect? Like, did you connect? Connection? Is it connected? Or you add the connection? You put your rhythmic stuff in there, I think. And it should show up. You may have to do some stuff at NinjaTrader as well, I think, maybe. To say, like, you want to add other accounts. If you have the option to create the connection, then I think you should be okay. But if you can't, if you don't see those options to add more connections, then you probably have to do something on the NinjaTrader side. Like ninjatrader.com. I think there's like a setting there or something. This is going completely sideways. I think I'm done here. 12 o'clock, we're going to end it. It's just absolute trash. And we're going to have to wait for FOMC to really, I think, find some decent price action here. This is really bad. All right, Pandas. I think that's it for today. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Hopefully, my counts will be green today, and hopefully, I'll still have them tomorrow. If I don't, then we'll probably have to we'll start over. It is what it is. I got one payout already on it, so I'm actually already happy about that. But right now, this is rough. This is pretty rough. Pretty rough price action. Pretty brutal. And yeah, but hopefully after FOMC, if I see a really good setup, I'll probably have to go strong, very heavy on it, and hopefully we'll get a nice move, but we shall see. Yeah, that's missing for you. There's a setting. I think Apex has articles that tell you how to do it. I'm pretty sure they do. But yeah, good luck. All right, Pans. I'll see you guys, Bradley. Remember FOMC at 2 o'clock. Use code BBM if you want some more Apex accounts. And I hope to see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. 9:15 a.m. Eastern time as always. Happy trading. God bless. Bye.